Everybody seems to be falling down. And in my case, falling down means disaster. Alright, what is going on here at this equation? Well, let's see. Few of the mathematical function k. Oh yes, like that. I was just always asking why people doesn't show every of human beings when they're doing this daily routines of the first occasion. Here it is. In a paper came in success, and yesterday came in a conclusion that everything, the success, is derived of the few follows. Here is one school. The school was very bad indeed. I used my eyes. I said, whoa, what a waste of time. And here it is. If you would, for example, have it a school where there's an extraordinary bad school, you would have in a medication 62,000 pupils together in a school, and it will be compared to the normal average school. It will be produce 12 only students to medic school or a medic college. So only 12 when the average amount of the 62,376 would be the number. The same goes to lab school. Only 5 would because lab school when average over 290 would because lab school. In a 10 business school, only 2. Again, this is the biggest, lowest amount value for any of them. Then go to 420 in engineering, when only 23 would be come from the special school. And in the last, the special school will produce only 40 science students in a higher degree of the science. What would be that tell of the school able to produce good students instead? And what is all about the education? What are the ways you're able to hear education? What is important in war? To get what we say, it's important. How you have all those stupidity running all around the world. So, in this page, very ultimate, have a big conclusion of the things and systematically mutilation. It is found out that usability was it just random words all around the places without any useful real world mechanics. Alright, here it is. Real world, that's it's all about real world. Alright, I might be wondering how much I am willing to let all over the world. Alright, let's let us conclusion. All the ways the people produce in the supermarkets, or the plastic packets, all the cardboard. What I will be doing all this, I can sell them. There is in a Mumbai or a Chennai plenty of the people who are willing to recycle it and pay you plenty of money. So I'm willing not to spend my time to getting a car in a normal street because there is huge amount of the wastelands or landfills. All these landfills itself have that there is plenty of other people looking after them, but there is still day after day less and less some kind of competition what might be my position. Alright, I was talking about the passport amount. If there is example only 35 basic letters you can choose on the making passport, or 36, wasn't it 26 alphabet and 10 numbers, so that's it. You cannot have a more amount of the. Then if there is a capital or not capital on the words, it might become, but the point is that there is 35. You can be only 35 passport if there is only one passport. Usually the website doesn't allow to have only one letter, one character, so you must have a more than at least 6 character in your passport. And that would mean that when there is 6 character, there is at least 1.4 billion different combination. And here it is coming simple, because every character you always gonna have the same. So example, if you have a 10 character, your possible outcome is 35 exponential 10. It's pretty simple to understand. What we mean 2.5 exa units, or the unit after trillion, what will be quadrillion. So we have a quadrillion, 2.5 quadrillion different combination. The simple number 35 times 10. If you have a 10 character, and that's pretty hard to any computer. And why it is so that the reason is simple that you could not find yourselves. Already, I'm here practicing speaking skill or what. I was fascinated with this very nematodes and concept of the sucking blood animals. Original. I'm like I'm a self-destruction, destruction, decline, rapture. It's all about that. I just couldn't handle that my pain, existential, ideal crisis, identity. But the question is, what I do with that identity crisis? Am I going to burst in the flames or something? Am I here ask you because I'm always said like I have lost the point of the universe really isn't the overall. I'm just witnessing to something. The more you know, the more you come and ask yourself why everything is after all anything at all. I don't believe it. But what I should be, there is nothing. I mean, you got the points. First you forget what other humans think about. Then you just go to religion and that and try to find yourself to the answer to questions. I don't think it's too much about the answers, but it's basically. But what is a big deal here? I mean, you got to be with the words. It's not just a random feeling, and it's nothing to do with the feeling itself. But I said this. The problem also, I struggle to find meaning. And when I took this book, I just struggle to find, could this book to exist forever? Every day I do, what is the point of this? What I want it to be? And for the struggle, if I come to some conclusion what would be negative connotation for myself, one of them would be acceptable, if I would be really find this is something what I do not be not the greatest thing around. What about the making rotor circuit with the biggest two areas of the altar? There was just few barriers and tear in a racing track. So in the storyline there is over 300 meters of the runoff area. This runoff area would be meaning that the car would be not ever impacted heavily because there is first when the car the concrete and then there is once again the normal asphalt. So there is every time solid perhaps green somewhere, meaning that whatever happened you can sometimes go back to the track. You're stuck in some places there, but this is never homogeneous. There is never only one type of every corner, so every corner there is, and this would be meaning that depending on the layer where you will be stuck if you ever make committed example mistake the modification. So here it is, the car, and attention to nose. It's so fascinating myself was how these cars noses are all rounded. Alright, here it is, the problem I find myself a struggle. When I make the video I was like, what's the point of this video? Oh yes. So let's answer here in a little those things. I mean very better things to go to answer than live in a. Alright, the point was something about the competition. If nobody ever would have making videos, I would be feel much not better but more purposeful, and therefore I would be less as to existential struggle.